first guest is a cast member on Saturday Night Live, which has its season finale this weekend with guest host Lindsay Lohan and musical guest Coldplay. Here she is as Sharon Osbourne on last weekend's show.
I'll take how many fingers am I holding up for $400, Alex?
Okay. How many fingers am I holding up on this hand? Sharon Osbourne.
How many fingers is he holding up, Minnie? Minnie says you're holding up 7.
No.
Mother...
Please welcome Amy Poehler. Nice to have you on the show. Thanks for coming on. Touchy old knee. Kind of inappropriate. Now, welcome to the show, first of all. Thanks for coming on. And this is weird for us because here at the Late Night Show, we just sort of go all through the summer.
Right.
We never stop. It's a death ship. But, but you guys... Exactly. But you guys, this is your last show of the season. It's the finale. Yeah. And then you have the summer off.
Right.
Are you liking this time of year right now?
I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Because I have used up my party points, and it's only Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
I love this time of year. It's very nostalgic for the year to be over, but it's kind of like, you know, SNL, the schedule is kind of like school, so once the weather starts getting really warm, it's really like you just kind of sit at your desk and stare outside, and, Mr. Michaels, can we write our sketches outside, please?
Right. It's probably hard to get people to focus, too.
Yeah, when the room is really hot and things get really sweaty, it's hard for people to laugh. Right.
So you just all take off your clothes and get crazy.
It's
hot in here, tear. Yeah. Now, I know, now, for example, when you go home, like, that schedule's tough because you guys sort of work around the clock. When you go home, you watch a lot of TV, I've heard. I mean, you're sort of a TV junkie.
Well, you know what? I'm really into right now shows that have a problem and then at the end they're solved. I like things to be done. Right. So I love those reality shows like, you know, like where I can cry. I love a crying and I love the problem to be solved. So it's like, how are those kids in Nanny 911 gonna get it together? And then at the end I'm like, they got it together. Or
so it's all contained right there. That's really nice.
Malcolm is always in the middle. How's he gonna get out of the middle?
Malcolm's 40 now, yeah. That's what makes me sad. Now, so I'm just curious. I know you guys, like, you watch American Idol, right?
I do.
I know you love American Idol.
But you know what's funny? I was saying the other day, what I'm loving about American Idol is they're making them do so much movement, so much choreography lately when they sing.
Right.
So I'm always afraid they're going to fall off the stage or, like, because you guys notice that not only do they have to sing now, but they have to be like, oh, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I want to dance with somebody. And then they have to climb the ladder at the end.
Yeah. They have to repair a lawnmower.
Maybe I should go on American Idol.
You'd be great. You'd be killer.
Oh, I would kill an American Idol. I would be able to dance and sing.
It'd be a double threat. You guys, you play. I mean, years ago I wrote on Saturday Night Live, but I understand, and we didn't do anything. We just wrote our sketches and then sat around and ate paste. But you guys, I understand, are into the poker thing now. Is that right?
We had a big poker tournament last night because it's our last week. It was really fun, and I've gotten a lot better. I used to be. I'm not so good at poker faces. And I'm also very bad at not doing vengeful betting, which is like just betting like, all in, I'm all in.
Right.
And someone's like, really? Because you got a 2-7. And I'm like, really? Well, then I guess I'm out. You win.
I guess I showed you. But what's wrong with your, I mean, poker face, you're not supposed to reveal anything, I guess.
Right. And though I'm sure people play here, but it's actually hard when you have a good hand to not be nervous. So if I have if I had a pair of aces and I was betting, I tend to be a little bit like,
You actually make that sound? That's terrible.
And I go, aces. And
you say, I'm gonna win, I'm gonna win.
I go, how much is $1 million.
That's terrible, yeah.
But I think that's a bad tell.
Yeah.
Why, do you have a good poker face?
Yeah, I don't know. Mine just is like, kind of like this. Get in nice and tight. You don't know what's going on in there. All you know about this guy is that he hates himself.
Those eyes are dead. Those are dead eyes, Mr. O'Brien.
Yeah. By the way, I've said this before, we're in high def now. If any dermatologists see anything they don't like, could you just write in? I'm going to get mail now. I'm concerned about this area here.
I can't believe that we're in high def. Oh, God, what a nightmare.
You're going to go to high def. We're in high def right now, yeah.
I can't even think about it.
Yeah.
It's just like, I can barely keep it together on regular def. High def.
It is crazy. You do see
People are
things
going to see inside your eyeballs and see your brain working and stuff. Right? I mean,
that would be tragic.
I don't know enough about technology, but that's how it works, right?
It is pretty much like an X-ray.
High def.
I think, yeah. I know everything there is to know about technology and stuff. It is an X-ray, definitely. No, I don't really understand it either.
I don't either.
Now, you just had your first season. I mean, after this show, you have completed your first season.
Fourth season.
No, but your first season, you didn't let me finish.
Oh, sorry.
You just had to jump in there and make me look stupid. Anyway,
I'm sorry.
you made me look like an ass in high def. It was very awkward. No, your first season co-anchoring.
Fourth season.
I don't even know what we're doing now.
I don't either. I like that dead eye. It's great.
I got the dead eye, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Theologians are watching. There's no soul in that guy. First season as co-anchoring Weekend Update.
Thank you.
There you go.
Yes.
And you've done a great job, and people are happy. See?
Thank you very much.
That's high def applause. Even the sound on our show is high def. You could hear every hand clapping there.
High def applause sounds like robots clapping. It's been great.
You've liked it?
I've loved it.
Because you seem to, you're very relaxed, and you seem just watching. Every time I see you, I think you're having a really good time.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Sometimes in the middle of a joke, I lose my way. And where, like, in the middle of the joke, I'm telling a joke, and as I'm telling a joke, if you could hear my inner monologue, it would be like, oh, no, this is not going well. I'm going to screw this up. I'm ahead of this joke. Here we go. Okay, I can see the writer. He's throwing down the paper. And punchline, and I failed. You know, you have that happen, right, when you do?
Yes, I have that happen. It doesn't occur very often.
No, never on this show.
No, 4 or 5 times a night, but...
But other than that, it's really fun.
That's cool. And I want to bring up something, of course, your husband, Will Arnett,
yes.
who works on Arrested Development. Very funny guy. I think a lot of us were very happy to hear that show got picked up. People were worried about that show. It was kind of on the bubble, TV
yes.
talk. Sorry to get crazy on you, but...
We don't want to talk shop, but anyway.
But anyway, the show was a little touch and go, and they've renewed it, and that's made a lot of comedy fans happy.
Yes, Arrested Development. I'm very excited. It's a great show. I think it's good for comedy, and it's really funny too, because my family is super supportive. Always been supportive of me and my husband, and so my mom will be like, Ames, your father and I just signed the Arrested Development petition on Fox.com. And we're going to give it to Georgia and Masha and Phyllis. They're all going to sign it.
Right. That's nice.
By the end of the day, we'll have 8 people that have signed.
That'll be good.
Very sweet. It made a difference, I think.
What was sweet for me is when our show, it was a long time ago now, but when we first got started, things were a little dicey, and my mother used to carry around Late Night with Conan O'Brien keychains. And she would go to, like, the Star Market on Route 9, and she would, because we're from the same area, but she would go to, like, the Boston, local supermarket, and the kid would be bagging her groceries, and she'd say, do you like television? And the guy would go like, I guess it's all right. You like late night shows? And the guy'd be like, oh, they're okay. You like Conan O'Brien? He's kind of all right. You want to go see his show? You want a keychain? And she would like individually try and get the vote out. And I thought that was really sweet.
That's so nice.
Yeah,
If you just
I haven't
change-
talked to her since.
You have to call her. You're horrible. You
What do I have to call her for? I'll have my agent talk to her.
She has got it. Terrible son. Those are the dead eyes of a terrible son.
That's what she said when I was born.
Oh, my baby has dead eyes.
This child has dead eyes. Take him away.
This is going to be hard to love. Take it away.
But first, make his hair look silly. Well, I'm very happy that show's back, and I'm thrilled that you're doing Weekend Update. You guys, you and Tina do a great job. Saturday Night Live season finale airs this weekend. Sounds like a good show. Host Lindsay Lohan, musical guest Coldplay.
Yes, and I want to say congratulations to my friend who's getting married, Carrie Downey and Ted Keenan. Can I say hello to them? I love them. I can't go to their wedding.
Oh, you can't go to their wedding?
No, because I have to hang out with Lindsay Lohan and Coldplay.
Your life is so much better than your friends. No, we wish them the best. That's nice.
Thank you for letting me get the plug in.
I'm free this weekend. I could go to that wedding.
I would love for you to go.
I'm going. I'm going to get trashed. All right. Well, hey, thanks so much for stopping by. Amy Poehler, Christopher Maloney. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Everybody, we're back.